Good morning and welcome to KSAT News Now. I'm Stephen Cavazos filling in for RJ Marcus. There are a lot of big developing stories that we are following this morning, so let's go ahead and get to it. We'll start with the deadly shooting that happened after a high school graduation in Richmond, Virginia. Officials there say a 36-year-old man and an 18-year-old teenager were killed in the shooting, and 5 others were injured. A 19-year-old who fled the scene was later taken into custody. Investigators believe he was known by at least one of the victims, but there's no word on a possible motive. The police also recovered 4 firearms at the scene, but they believe one was not related to the incident. Back here in Texas, attorney Tony Busby will be holding a news conference later today in Austin regarding the impeachment of Attorney General Ken Paxton. The high-profile attorney from Houston is leading Paxton's legal defense team. Busby said that he will, quote, provide further details, which will include hopes that the process in the Senate will be fair, reasoned, and transparent, end quote. Last month, the Texas House voted to adopt articles of impeachment accusing Paxton of accepting bribes and using his power to help a friend and political donor. He was suspended from the office after the vote. His trial is expected to begin no later than August 28th. And today marks 7 years since a convenience store clerk was killed, and we still don't know when the man accused of killing him will go on trial. The victim was 23-year-old Zachary Benavides. The suspect is D'Anthony Carter. Investigators say Carter and another suspect robbed and killed Benavides at the Diamond Food Mart on Vance Jackson in June of 2016. The other suspect took a plea deal, but Carter's case has been delayed many times. About 7 of his defense attorneys have withdrawn from the case, but Carter's current attorney says he's eager for his client to have his day in court.
I do believe that it's time for my client to get justice. It's been 7 years, and we're looking forward to a setting for trial.
And just on another note, the death penalty isn't on the table in this case. So if Carter's convicted, he would automatically be sentenced to life in prison without parole. Tens of millions of Americans are on alert for unhealthy air due to smoke from the wildfires in Canada. More than 400 wildfires are burning across Canada from the western provinces to Quebec. One expert says that if you're exposed to the current air quality in New York for 24 hours, it would be equivalent to smoking 6 cigarettes.
Immediate health risks are worsening of asthma and worsening of allergy symptoms. It can happen immediately in exposure to this type of air quality.
All right, scientists monitor unhealthy air from wildfire smoke by measuring a particle known as PM2.5, which is small enough to get past your airway defenses, cause breathing problems. Officials in Canada say half of the country's wildfires are burning out of control. Scary stuff there, meteorologist Mia Montgomery. But back here at home, we've just been dealing with a lot of the rain and all the other factors.
All the other weather things,
humidity,
right?
We've had the heat.
Pop-up showers and storms in the afternoon. Yeah, but those wildfires are pretty serious out there in Canada and even into the northeastern portion of the lower 48 here. This is our smoke forecast. They're going to be dealing with some of that over the next couple of days just because of all of that smoke that's been lofted into the atmosphere. So air quality not so great. Again, really across the eastern half of the lower 48 because of those fires. All right, back here at home, another warm and humid day as we head into the afternoon. We'll see a mixture of sun and clouds, and we're also going to keep a 20% potential for, once again, a couple of isolated pop-up showers and storms. It's not going to be for everybody, but into this afternoon we'll monitor it. Temperatures climbing to about 90 degrees for those that don't tap into any of the rain-cooled air. So overall, pretty isolated throughout the remainder of the day. What we will need to monitor late tonight and into early Thursday morning out west, maybe a weakening complex of storms that may try to work its way into our far western counties. Overall, though, it should be on the weakening trend. It is a conditional chance. We'll have to monitor if and when some of that activity gets going out in West Texas to see how it evolves, if it can make it into parts of our area later on tonight. But then after that, just more isolated chances throughout the second half of the work week before, for the most part, we start to dry things out heading into the upcoming weekend. High pressure takes back over. But take a look at this. Because we are expecting the rain chances to come down, high pressure is expected to take back over. your temperature trend. We're in the mid-90s already by Friday and Saturday, and then into early next week, we could see those temperatures climb into the upper 90s.
You know, Mia,
I know,
I'm not
right?
ready. I was looking with my jaw kind of dropped. I'm like, I'm not ready for those high temperatures that we're going to be getting this month, this week.
And when you factor in the humidity, of course, that means that the heat index value, what it feels like, that could be nearing the triple digits by next week too.
Wow.
So stay hydrated.
See, I was going to say, stay hydrated and just make sure to, I guess I wouldn't want to say limit your time outside, but definitely make sure that you're prepared.
Yeah, if you are going out to the pool, at least over the next couple of days, monitor for an isolated thunderstorm, but sunscreen is going to be a big thing, especially heading into next week.
I know that's something that we want to make sure, and make sure you have that KSAT weather mobile app downloaded. Well, obviously with the weather warming up, what better time is there to celebrate National Chocolate Ice Cream Day? Well, that's today. Chocolate-flavored ice cream has been around America for more than 100 years. It's the second most common flavor after vanilla. You can enjoy the day with a chocolate ice cream cone or sundae, maybe with sprinkles, syrup, whipped cream, or cookies. Well, Mia, I'm not a chocolate ice cream guy, so I will not be celebrating with a chocolate ice cream cone. But I mean, I do like sundae, not a sundae.
You can
I'm thinking of a banana,
in that.
a banana split. That's more my vibe. What about you?
Does a banana split? Doesn't that have the chocolate syrup on it though?
Yeah, but I can do it like in.
So that's perfect.
Right. It's not. I can do it in moderation. Chocolate in moderation.
I'm a big chocolate ice cream fan.
Will you be celebrating today?
I guess I have to.
It's only appropriate.
It
It's
is.
going to be pretty hot outside.
And
so.
exactly, temperatures are going to be perfect for a nice little chocolate ice cream treat.
Okay. You know what? We'll settle for that.
It's happening.
It's happening. Yes. Well, Mia, thank you so much for the update on our forecast. And of course, we're going to see you back here tomorrow at 11 a.m.